Come on. I can't get too close, god damn it. Oh, did ya? This plan is not a very smart one. I gotta warn you. It's really not. Good lord. Dumbass. You can't keep up with me. I'm okay. For now. Just gotta make sure I stay alive here and we'll be fine. Boy, I'm glad that these rats aren't really doing much of anything, otherwise this would be really difficult. Now after this, I may well... I went the wrong way. After this, after I open the shortcut, I may well actually just go and try and kill the rat, because at that point it doesn't really matter, because the shortcut will be open, but, you know, until you get that shard point. I don't even know what that means. Ben Stiller probably does. But until I get that shortcut open, trying to kill that thing the old-fashioned way? And surely you all remember what this place is. Oh yes. It is right back at the beginning of the level. Almost. So, this is why I love Dark Souls. The dungeons are just so expertly crafted, man. The people that made these dungeons are freaking awesome. Dare I even try fighting that thing now? Dare I even attempt it? Oh, excuse me. I'll attempt it. Because I cheated you out of getting a good fight with the rat, and I got the shortcut open, I'll try the rat once, because with the shortcut open, it doesn't really matter if I die or not. So let's get a good chuckle out of me trying to fight a giant-ass rat. Oh sure, this plan is juvenile, stupid, and quite possibly illogical, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so first thing first, Barok, what is your plan against this giant mutant of a rat? It's like Master Splinter on steroids on steroids. Yes, but to my advantage, it does not have Master Splinter's knowledge of the martial arts. And if you don't know who Master Splinter is, you didn't grow up in the 90s. Oh lord. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Ow. Shit. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Jesus Christ, that thing's loud. Damn it. Damn your head for swiveling slightly to the left. Jesus Christ. Alright, no. I'm taking a breather. I'm perfectly alright, though. I'm good. No. I can do this. I can do this. I did it! I have never killed that thing in melee before. Never once! What does this thing drop? Alright, it was the same thing it dropped when you killed it with the bow, dumbass, that's what. But still, I've never killed that thing in melee. And that is a spider shield up there. That is a fantastic shield going into the next area. If you are doing a normal run of this, for the love of Christ, get that shield up there. And if you don't know how to get there, if you remember where the first butcher was in that room with all the hollows, you remember that hole I told you can drop down? If you drop down that hole and navigate the walkways up there, you can get right to it. That's how you get that. So now that you know how to get the most important item in the dungeon... Oh, shit. Shit on a stick. I've never done this. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, man. No. Oh, why in the world did I drop into the basilisk pit after I killed the rat? Because you're a moron, Barok, that's why. You slide on in too hard, that's why. Okay, okay, now I can't do anything. No. Okay, no. Goddamn. Jesus. Goddamn rats again. Of course, it doesn't really help considering I don't really know the way out of the way. I mean, I know the theory of how to get out of here. I just haven't had to do it in so long that apparently I did it. Never mind. Never mind what I just said. I lied. I obviously know how to get through it. Okay. Now, if you want to be careful, those slimes will eventually follow you all the way over here. So if you're going to talk to this guy, you probably want to take those things out. But since I'm just going to watch and make sure they don't, I should be fine.
Aye, shall I? I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sort. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
I don't think he really has much, except we do want the bottomless box. And I don't really care about anything else right now, so... Alright.
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually. So I am willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will repair the reassembling skeletons.
Oh yes, another great thing about Dark Souls. Oh sure, they'll teach you how to get through certain places. In completely opposite ends of the game. So I hope you have good memory.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. Thank you. That was a fine trick. I have this funny feeling.
Yeah, he shows up in different places throughout the game. Off the top of my head, I think he shows up under the bridge that you use to get to the castle. Also the waterway that brings you here, I guess. So I guess that was kind of unnecessary. What's the word? I cannot remember the word for that. Exposition. That's the one. Useless exposition. Okay, so we need to go back this way. Because this was the way to the Gaping Dragon that I went before and went, oh, not going here yet. So, how's this run going so far? I can't believe it's going as well as it is. I never thought I'd actually be able to kill that rat. The giant one, in melee, never mind doing it on the first try. Granted, I failed pretty hard for a while there, but I eventually got the knack of it. I eventually got the gist of it, as they say around here with a G. Pretty sure there's an item around here. Isn't it like bolts or something? Crossbow? No. Wrong elevation? Maybe. Pretty sure there's something over here. If it's a crossbow or a... Oh. Well, I'll be damned. I actually guessed right. On both ends. Okay, now because I killed the channeler, this is going to be a ho-hum, just kind of regular Gaping Dragon attempt. It's not a difficult fight by any stretch of the imagination, as long as you don't go near the edge. And don't get near a wall and stay near a wall. People have likened this boss to sharing similarities to female genitalia, and personally, I just don't really see the resemblance. I don't know what a lot of people qualify as female genitalia. I gotta tell you folks, it doesn't look anything like that. Well, maybe. Just not with the teeth and the... No. Alright, I'll give it to you. It does, but no, it's just hell no to the teeth. Just hell no. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, and I hope you don't need me to tell you this, don't stand right in front of it when it does that. Just trust me on that. Okay, I really don't want to get near its tail. Okay, now, the first order of business in this fight, depending on what you want to do, is either chop off the tail, which is what I want to do, because that tail hurts like a bitch, or just hit its arms. You don't really want to hit its head. People have guessed that if you hit its head, it actually does more damage. I've never noticed that to be true, so I don't know. But that tail hurts. Get one swing in on the tail and just you're done. That's it. No more greed. That greed is bad. Alright. I mean, the best thing for this thing to do is actually charge you like a bull, and then you basically pull a Toro, and then let it bonk its head on the wall. Like this. Just keep doing this, you'll be fine. Damn it. Stop moving your tail. I think he does a tail swipe, was it, I think? If you stay by the tail too long, and that hurts really badly. So yes, this is going to take a very long time, because I have a +2 katana. Or, not katana, I have a +2 scimitar. But eventually, it'll get done. Yeah, I don't... It's a lot easier if you try and take the tail out with something that sweeps vertically, not just horizontally like I am. Which would make the Zweinhander ideal with this, but I don't really have the time to go in my menus and do that. Alright. And a word of warning, if you do want to cut the tail off, don't cut it too near the base. If you cut it too near the base of the tail, it doesn't actually register as a tail hit. You want to hit it more toward the middle or the end of the tail. At least in my experiences so far in the years I played this, that's what's happened to me. And don't be underneath its legs when it's moving. That's pretty common sense, really. I mean, yeah. I mean, this fight's been going on for 3 minutes or so, I'd guess, and I'm still nowhere near done, so you can see why I didn't really want to fool around too much. Oh god, now this is the dangerous part when it just doesn't do anything. You just gotta run and just pray you don't get caught in that. Run to the side. Come on. Come on, Stimpy. There we go. Why I just nicknamed a gaping dragon a cartoon cat that was rumored to be homosexual, I don't know, but Ren and Stimpy was freaking awesome. I don't know what that was. Something shiny just happened, and I thought, did the channeler just show up? I'm pretty sure I killed that thing, but that shiny magic tells a different story. Now there is a edge to the level, which I'll show you in a minute. The edge to the level is over there. There's a waterfall where it came up. So don't go over to that end of the stage unless you want to risk falling off. Which after this long fight, can't imagine anybody really wants to fall off and restart the whole damn thing over. Maybe you do, I don't. As you can tell, though, this thing is pretty dirt to dur. Okay, now that the tail's off, it can still tail swipe you. So don't sit way too close to the tail. But if you let this thing get close to you and do that massive body slam with all that teeth, I think you die automatically. I'm not sure, so just don't stay too close to it right in front of it. I mean, that should be pretty common sense, not to stand right in front of that thing. If your first instinct of that thing in a fight is, I'm going to hit you in the face, you're not going to have a face anymore. Oh god. I screwed that up royally. What you should do in that situation is look up, because that thing can and will jump on top of you and kill you. So be careful of that. Damn it, that's what I mean, don't get too close to its legs. Because that crap happens. The only other thing I really have to worry about is if it starts vomiting, which I'm guessing in the fight this long is gonna vomit at some point or another. Oh, come on, seriously, dude? Seriously? Frickin' do something. Don't just chase me like a little lovesick schoolgirl. Alright. I mean, I know that is this Veronica? Hell, I don't know who this is anymore. Oh, damn. I just don't see a good opportunity to hit that thing in the head. Like, it seems like that would be a weak spot, but how the hell does one even attempt to even get near the thing to hit it in the head? At least it's going a lot faster now that I can actually take more than one swing at a time. Excuse me, at a time. So to recap, yes, when that thing jumps, look at it, get out from under it. Pretty common sense stuff, really. Come on, charge me. There you go. Just gotta... There we go. There we go. I'm doing beans for damage, but it doesn't matter. This is David versus Goliath, or in this case, I don't know a female name for David. Do you know a female name for David? I don't. If you do, share it with me. I mean, Devisa doesn't really exist, so that's not really a female name. I can't think of a female name for David. I'm sure somebody can, I'm just not smart enough to. Why am I going on about name David? I don't know. Making a biblical reference and all of a sudden I'm talking about the name's origin. I believe the name David originated in the fricking Middle East. I don't know. I have no idea where it originated from. I don't mean that in any derogatory term. It's a fine name, don't get me wrong, it's just a very generic one. But getting back on the topic about the Gaping Dragon, instead of talking about people's names and where they came from and if they're good or not. This fight's more the same, man. It's just a very long fight if you have no damage. That's why I usually have a +5 weapon going into this at least. That's why they gave you the Ember that lets you upgrade to +10, I think. So, you know, you're kind of supposed to upgrade before you do this. But we men don't have any use of that. That's for sissies. We cut its tendons the way man intended it to. With a dull sword. It ain't sharpened. No, sir. Well, I guess Macduff did sharpen this thing once. I guess I probably should mention, in case this boss just does not vomit. If he ever does vomit, what you should do in that situation is just run as far away as you can. If you don't run away when it vomits and you're stuck in it, it does durability damage to your equipment. I think. It would make sense. It's stomach acid, and acid dissolves, you know, a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's the logistics behind it, or the logic behind it. Not logistics. Logistics is a different word entirely, and I'm one of those people that if someone misuses a word, I just have to go, oh, that's not the right word. But I don't say anything about it. Because I try not to be a dick, even though I am. I try not to be. Which makes the world a better place. If everybody just read the book, How Not to Be a Dick, everybody'd be a lot happier in life. And now I'm getting into philosophical discussions in the middle of a boss fight because I'm doing nothing. I'm not doing anything thought-provoking, I'm just doing the same thing. Oh, for God's sake. Do you know why I got so close? I got so close because I thought there's no logical reason for you to lift your hind leg up. The Gaping Dragon did not agree with me. Apparently. I don't want to stand right in front of it. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't look where that thing's going, it will land on top of you and kill you. So, you know, there's that whole mess. Oh god, I'm trapped against the wall. Get away from me, god damn it. Alright. You know, I never really thought about it. Is the Gaping Dragon a male or female dragon? I'm sure somebody's gonna say, obviously it's a female dragon. Look at it. But really, is it? I don't know. Could be a female dragon for all I know or care. Certainly would make sense. I mean, it's... Oh my, I dazed out there for a second. That is not a good habit to get into. Especially this far into the fight. Here you'll see the gaping dragon in its natural habitat, running awkwardly into nowhere, for no other reason other than it can. I think it's pissed. I mean, seriously, this would make a great nature documentary if this was in real life. Can you imagine if this thing was real? Do you know how many people would die to this thing? If this was like in frickin' Papua New Guinea? And that is why I'm glad life is not a video game. Oh yes, many gamers go through life wondering, what would life be like if it was a video game? I'll tell you what it'd be like. It'd be like if you saw that walking down your street. Oh sure, that's an extreme example, Barak, you're just cherry-picking the bad examples. Yes, I am. And for that, I am sorry. How dare I forget the time-traveling time-traveling plot twists, all the good old-fashioned video game tropes. But getting off of my rambling, because that's pretty much exactly what that was. No, goddamn, I nearly got hit by that. This fight's almost over, thank God. The wiggly teeth are no longer going to plague me. That was risky and stupid. That was really stupid. No. No. No, 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 no. You don't need to get any closer than that. He says as he gets closer and closer to the enemy. I have to say, I've never saw that maneuver before. I never saw that maneuver before. Oh god, no. Alright. It's locked into the other position. It can't do anything except either get up or ram its head into a wall. I could have swore I remember that thing literally ramming into the wall before, but maybe it didn't. Alright. This has to be the longest gaping dragon fight I have ever had. Not only am I doing this run as a two-hander without a shield, I'm doing it pretty much without damage as well. At least till this point. I'm sure when I reach, higher points in the game, or farther points in the game, I'm going to upgrade my weapons. Because I'm not going to fight Nito with this. That ain't happening. I suck against Nito with the shield. I know somebody's saying, how do you die to Nito? I don't know. Alright? Actually, I do know. It's because of the one screaming attack I can never seem to predict when and where it's going to come up, even though the scream warns you where. Or when. But that's not the point. Yes. So. Yeah. That happened. Alright then. So Barak, where do we go now? Well, now we venture into the most dreaded of all the Dark Souls areas. An area called, simply, Blighttown. Now Blighttown is an interesting area. It's hell on earth, pretty much. It's like 5-1, except worse from Demon Souls, in my opinion. A lot of people say Demon Souls 5-1 was much worse. I gotta disagree, man. I gotta say, Blighttown is so much worse. Why is it so much worse? Instant death. I hate instant death, and this next area has plenty of it. Now, what do I mean by instant death? I don't mean something hits you, you get squashed into a pancake, and you're dead. No. See, when I say instant death, I think of falling off of a ledge, and you can't do anything about it, and you just die, because you shattered your femur, and your insides become your outside when you land, and all that messy stuff, and we just can't really, we can't really do anything about it. So, how does one... Oh, Lord, wait, I remember this place. Oh, god damn it. To even get to the first bonfire, I have to go through, like, 10 minutes of crap. Don't I? Now, what I'm concerned about is that big ass thing right over there. Pardon the language, but that thing... Well, it throws crap. Literally, it throws crap. Now, why am I so concerned about it? Because they hit like a Mack truck, and this is a very narrow thing with an infinite abyss below me. And I really don't want to lose 29,000 souls. So I don't think I will. Because I know if I go down there right now, and I die, which I will, at some point, whether from the dogs or the fall or the poison or the toxic or any one of the, many different things. And by the way, toxic is a big screw you from the developers, but it's a fun one to actually, it's not at all, but it's a fun thing to counter, circumvent. Take away the counter. You don't want to counter circumvent it. You want to circumvent it. Counter circumvent's like, make sure it works. Anyway, the point is, toxic, if you don't know what toxic is, if you get poisoned, your health slowly goes down, right? Well, if you're toxic, your health very quickly goes down, and your Estus only heals for half. Sound fun yet? It's about as fun as it sounds. It's not very at all. But now I have the opportunity, if I so desired, before I set the bonfire, I could go back and buy a curse. I don't need a curse stone now. What the hell am I thinking? I just got through the place with the curses. Unless there's... Are there basilisks in Blighttown? I think there is... But maybe in like one spot. I'm trying to think if I wanted to get the... How many restoratives do I have? I have 9 of those and 3 of the toxin. The toxin is what I'm going to be infected with the most. I have a feeling I'm probably going to need more than 3 blooming purple moss clumps. But I don't know that for sure. And while I'm here, I don't remember picking up any more rings, but maybe I did. No, I didn't. Who would have imagined? I really could use an Uchi katana. That'd be great. Really any kind of katana, that's really what I want to use. I don't like using this scimitar. It's too short and it doesn't have any vertical swings. Now, I could use the Zoinhander, but it's very slow, and I don't want a really slow weapon on a two-handed dodging character, so... Really, my ideal weapon is a katana. I just either gotta go kill the one guy in the castle town or to get an Uchi katana, or I gotta go into Blighttown and find the one dude that sells katanas by the water wheel. But anyway, guys, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Let me level up here. At least a little bit, and save a few thousand for buying a purple moss clump if I feel like it down the road. But what do I want to upgrade? I know somebody's going to say, you're upping your vitality way too much. Are you watching the same thing I'm recording? Because if you said that, you saw how much I get hit. I do not have too much vitality. If anything, I do not have enough. But I also need more endurance. Because, well, I like being able to roll. Kind of important on a rolling character to be able to roll. We'll go with... There we go. We'll save 6,000. So if I want to buy 2 moss clumps, or is it... No, I'd be able to buy 6 moss clumps. They're like 1,000 each, aren't they? I think. Oh, sorry for coughing right in your ear there. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully I helped somebody out there learn how to fight that rat, which I don't know how you're going to learn from me going, oh god, running around in a circle, poking a giant rat in the behind. But if you did, great. I'm happy to have helped. And hopefully this helps somebody out there that had trouble with the gaping dragon, because as you saw, that is a long, grueling fight. If you don't know what you're doing, that would suck. So hopefully I shall see you guys later. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or anything to say, please leave them in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. And feel free to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos. And hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell, everybody.